So today we're at the High Museum looking at a painting by Edgar Degas, After the Bath, Woman Drying Herself, painted in the late 1890s.
So Thomas and I were particularly interested in this painting because of its rather dark nature. I interpret this as the fact that the woman is like submitting herself to some element of the audience. Her gaze looks averted away. She's looking at the floor on her knees. Her hands are on her stomach as if she's in some sort of fetal position. Thomas, why do you think this is?
Well, more than submission, I actually think that this woman is hiding specifically from the male gaze. This woman, it's almost as if this woman got out of the bath in this vulnerable nude state, witnessed a male gaze, and was injured by it. You can see that she's falling over, she's clutching her stomach.
That does make a lot of sense too. Like the fact that Degas used the paint in particular to portray a greenish hue on the woman means that she could be harmed by the male gaze.
That's an interesting point, actually. This painting reminds me a lot of Cézanne's The Bathers, in which there are multiple women bathing together in this free space. But there's a stark contrast between the skin tones of these women. Specifically in Degas' painting, like you said, there's this greenish hue. It almost makes like this woman look like a corpse. Whereas in Cézanne's painting, these women are emulating this sunlight off of their skin. It's this energy, this freedom that they have to express themselves even when there's a male gaze available.
That does make a lot of sense. I mean, considering the fact that Degas painted his painting at a time when the Salon Society, which heavily influenced what art circulated, was also dominated by men. It does kind of make sense the fact that the male gaze is actually harming the female nude. If you have male artists and male critics looking at and perceiving the female nude, then we can interpret it as it actually taking meaning away from the female nude. Thomas, what do you think about the environments that these women are in?
Well, it's interesting when you compare the paintings again. It's almost like Degas' painting is just this box. There's these stark contrasts. It's such a dark setting. It's almost like this woman is in a prison, whereas in Cézanne's painting they're in this wide, open, sunny space. And I think that directly correlates to the freedom depicted in both paintings.
Right, that does make a lot of sense. One woman is trapped within the male gaze, whereas in Cézanne's painting, the male gaze is actually not existent at all. It's a new reality on the canvas. Cézanne made his art new.